I strongly disagree that the people don't like the Haitian immigrants and stuff like that.
Have you felt racial discrimination yourself in this country?
Never did in my life. I was born and raised here. I went to racist southern countries because my family lived in the heart of Florida with nothing but just Confederate flags, KKK. I literally just walk past them. They just mostly say, hey, good morning. Good morning to you too. And this is me 30 years in this world and never been discriminated ever. I just don't know. So probably people saying this about, oh, white people is evil, white people hate black people. I really disagree, strongly disagree that. Trust
me. Okay, young man, where are we today?
Washington Square Park, New York City.
Excellent. And where are you from, young lady?
I'm from Bombay, India, but I live in New York now.
Bombay, India, that's a long way away. You've come all this way to play Spectrum Street Epistemology. Okay, the first claim. Haitian immigrants are eating people's pets. Move. Oh, wow, this is great. Okay, so pick up the board and a marker. Write down the best reason you have for why you're on that mat. Write down the best reason you have for why you're on that mat to the claim Haitian immigrants are eating people's pets. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so put the cap on that. Okay, so you guys are going to each guess the best reason that he has for believing that, and you're going to guess the best reason that she has for believing that. So, Haitian immigrants are eating people's pets. You're on the strongly agree. Why do you think what is her best reason? What did she write down for strongly disagree? What did she write down?
Probably no. They probably have like shelter and stuff like that, but
okay.
Yeah.
Is that your reason? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. What is his best reason for what did he write on that board?
Because he heard it on TikTok or Twitter.
Because you heard it on TikTok or Twitter. Is that your reason?
No.
Okay. Guess her reason again.
I think you probably like heard a whole thing with Kamala Harris saying, oh, they don't eat pets and stuff like that. I think that's why probably in crowd somebody told you that they don't eat animals and stuff like that. I think so.
Is that right? Is that your reason?
Almost. It's close to my reason, but it's not exactly Kamala Harris. It's not Kamala Harris.
Somebody else. Okay,
Somebody else.
Show him. What is the reason?
The hot anchor on the debate said so, but also the mayor of Springfield said so.
That they're not eating...
Yeah, that this claim was debunked. And if we can't trust the press, then who are we supposed to trust?
Right, so we should trust the press and we should trust...
And the elected government officials to tell us if something is happening.
Okay. Do you not agree with her, but do you understand her reasoning?
I understand her reasoning,
Okay.
but I kind of strongly disagree about that.
Okay. Can you show her your reason that you have, please?
My handwriting sucks, so...
Because they are hungry and they have...
No way to go.
Because they're hungry. They're hungry. They're hungry if you were hungry. I mean, they're hungry. They're in a foreign land.
Sometimes I'm hungry and I'm in a foreign land. I'm not eating.
Oh, that's right. You're in the United
Yeah.
States. It's a
Yeah,
foreign
I'm an
land.
immigrant.
You're
Yeah,
Do you
again,
eat-
I'm hungry right now.
You eat people's pets.
I don't eat people's pets. My coworker can collapse.
Have you ever seen her eat anybody's pets? Okay.
She's seen me hungry.
Let's do this. Put those down real quick. Put those down. Go to the neutral real quick. Go to the neutral, yeah. The mayor is a trustworthy news source. Move.
What, for mayor here or...
The mayor in Springfield is a trustworthy news source. Okay. Why? Tell him why you agree.
I believe in government. I believe in our elected officials, and I believe that we have to think that they're speaking the truth, because if we don't, then we might as well, all of democracy might as well collapse, right? If we're going to call everything fake news.
Do you know the mayor's name?
No. Do you?
No. What? would one have to know at least the name of the mayor in order to know that they were trustworthy?
No.
So people are trustworthy in virtue of their positions.
Yes, because the people who know them, which is the people of Springfield, have elected that person in charge, and they need to know his name, know that person's name, and believe in them. Versus me sitting in New York / India and knowing this mayor's
Bombay.
name. Yes, exactly. Quite frankly, like I don't think anyone knows the mayor of Bombay's name,
I certainly don't.
but you'll know when you come to India.
Okay. You don't know if the mayor of Springfield is a trustworthy source.
I would probably say neutral because mostly like the government, sometimes he be wrong, sometimes he be right. It depends on the ideology. I know that like in Springfield that the mayor's like saying, listen, we gotta, help these immigrants and stuff like that, but we had nowhere to put them. And, sometimes you gotta give them some food, sometimes they accept it or they don't, or it's too full, or etc. And that's why they mostly want to go out and probably hunt animals to eat and stuff like that because they probably hungry.
And okay, go back to the neutral, please. Go back to the neutral. The legacy media is trustworthy. Move. Why? Tell her why you disagree.
The legacy media, like all media in general, they just a bunch of just baloney. That's all. It's just that mostly these media outlets is telling you about this and that and this and that, and I just don't believe it at all. Like I'm just saying, like for instance, where they talk about China and stuff like that, and I'm like saying, okay, China is a communist country, but there are some good people in China. Like I know.
You trust the legacy media a little bit.
Yeah, I think it depends on the exact news source, right? Like there's some legacy media sources that I trust more than others, but I think there's like two things at hand. I generally believe that like institutions and people should be trusted because that's how the world can function better and then we act as better people. And the second thing is that like I fundamentally, I believe that there could be immigrants in this country who are starving and are hungry and need help, but I don't want to propagate any stories that can make them seem lesser than, create more anger and violence towards them, or in any ways like further any sort of stereotypical like lies. So therefore, I don't believe that statement has been proven to be true, but that does not say that I think that the plight of immigrants in this country is good.
Okay, go back to the neutral. It is immoral to eat pork. Move. Neutral. It is immoral to eat cats. Move. Strongly disagree. If I kept changing the name of the animals, would you move?
No, I don't really care about animals.
Okay, come back to the neutral real quick. There is prejudice in the United States against Haitian immigrants. Move. Wow, okay. I'm very surprised. Why do you strongly agree that there's prejudice against Haitian immigrants?
I think there's prejudice against immigrants in general. And I don't think Haitian immigrants are any different from other immigrants who are facing discrimination.
Have you faced discrimination?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a woman, I'm brown, I have an accent. I work in industries that there are not a lot of women in. I have my own company. Of course I face discrimination. Yeah.
Interesting. You think there's more discrimination against Haitians than Indians?
Yes.
You are on the strongly disagree for discrimination against Haitians. Tell her why you strongly disagree that there's discrimination against Haitians.
I totally disagree because Haitians came in this country since like the 70s and 80s, and mostly with Ronald Reagan and Nixon. They treat them like they was family on their own, even though that Haitian is actually a poor country. And my father's Haitian.
Oh, your father's Haitian?
Yeah, my father's Haitian. My father came here since the 70s and stuff like that, and the government at the time gave them food stamps, an apartment. So I strongly disagree that the people don't like they Haitian immigrants and stuff like that.
Have you felt racial discrimination yourself in this country?
Never did in my life.
Wow.
Never.
I feel like there's a difference between discrimination from the government and discrimination from like the people of America, right? And like I think the point is true about immigrants. I don't know enough about the history of Haitian immigrants, but it sounds like they have gotten like government resources. But I think government is different from the people, and like whether like a person goes through discrimination on their daily lives.
Okay, help me understand something. I've never seen him. We don't know each other, right? I've never seen you before, ever. This man is black, and he's claiming that he's never felt discrimination his whole life. How is it that if he's even shaking his head, how is it that if he's never felt discrimination as a black man,
Yeah.
and I'm not denying it, I'm just trying to make sense of it myself. How is it that you feel discrimination?
I don't think it's like an either or. It's not like if one person doesn't feel discrimination, discrimination doesn't exist. That would be a crazy thing to say, like, oh, like, and there aren't levels. It's not like his lived reality as a black man in America is different from mine. And therefore, it's not like, because he has not felt discrimination, that means I should not have also felt discrimination.
Okay. When people say, like, racism, discrimination, certainly not always, but usually they're talking about black people. I don't, again, usually, not always, usually. Okay, so I want to go back to the neutral real quick. Go back to the neutral. Yes, yeah, go ahead.
About the whole thing about discrimination, like I was born and raised here. I went to racist southern countries because my family lived in the heart of Florida with nothing but just Confederate flags, KKK. I literally just walk past them. They just mostly say, hey, good morning to you too. Like, I never ever met a white man call me the N-word before. Never in my life. And this is me 30 years in this world, and never been discriminated ever. I just don't know. So probably people saying this about, oh, white people is evil, white people hate black people. I really strongly disagree that.
Okay. Go back to the neutral real quick. It is reasonable to think, I'm going to go back to the Haitians eating pets thing. A reasonable person would think that it's possible that immigrants are eating people's pets. Would a reasonable person could think that? Move.
We're perfectly like opposite on everything.
Yeah, tell me why you think that's unreasonable.
I think it's unreasonable because it's like, it is when you think about it, that's like, where have you heard this fact? Like, where has this come from? Like, where is like the justification of this? Like, why do people just believe anything ad hoc without there being proof, right? Like,
where did you hear that claim?
Well, I heard that claim on Instagram before. It was a video on Instagram in Cleveland, Ohio, or Columbus, Ohio, that one of the animals is missing. One of the neighbor's cat is missing, and then the cops arrested this Haitian woman, and she was just literally just eating a whole cat. But they didn't show it though, because the news, they want to censor blood and stuff like that. But I literally seen it and tagged my friends on Instagram, and they say, yo, they couldn't believe that.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's say that forget Haiti. Let's say that you went to another country. Let's say you went to Norway.
okay.
And they were eating dogs in Norway. Now I'm just saying, like, run with me for this. Would it be more credible if you heard a claim from Springfield or wherever that Norwegians were eating dogs? Would that be more credible?
I think if you said Australians were eating kangaroos, right, I'd be like, yeah, we know that Australians eat kangaroos. It's a delicacy meat in their country. And there's like distinct evidence and proof which you can get by Googling a restaurant in Australia and seeing their menu. I think if we're just relying on like Instagram and TikTok, that's always odd.
Would you be more likely to believe the claim? Now, it has been rumored, I have a buddy who lives in Korea, and I asked him about this, that Koreans eat cats and dogs. Would you be more likely to believe that Koreans, if there was a Korean influx in Springfield, if you heard that they were eating cats and dogs, would you be more likely to believe that than Haitians?
Honestly, don't know, but also don't know if I think the context of the statement is to like create widespread fear that immigrants are coming to this country and disrupting the American way of life, and that you should therefore vote for Donald Trump. There's like a very clear line of reasoning about this that is different from like, I don't think right now they're trying to convince you, like with Asian immigrants or Indian immigrants, they're usually not targeted by anything like this because they're not like we're not a good punching bag.
So you think the claim is true that the Haitians are eating people's pets? So you don't think or is it, can it be true, but it's used to promote fear, right?
People keep on saying promote fear. It doesn't promote fear at all because it's actually true. It was literally in the news. It's just that people keep on saying, oh, they want to do this because they want to vote for Donald Trump, which that's totally bogus. Like, it happened. Like, I literally see it was in the news. It was not in New York, but it was in a different state, because you know how like different news media can't show this and can't show that. But I literally seen it. Like, I literally have my brother live in Ohio. He literally showed me all of this. I'm like saying, yo, that's terrible. Why they eating this and that for?
Let me ask you a quick question. If you saw a video of a bunch of Haitians in Springfield,
I wouldn't care. Like,
no,
I
but
literally
would you
wouldn't
think
care.
the claim is true?
Well, it depends on who I saw. Like, is the video from like an accurate source? Like, I would ask my best friend who works in the New York Times visual investigations team to look at the accuracy of the video and tell me whether it was true or not. That is the purpose behind having the legacy traditional media and not relying on just everything you see on social media.
Okay, all right, go back to the neutral.
Meet again.
If it was true that Haitian immigrants, if it is true that Haitian immigrants are eating people's pets, then it would be okay to be concerned. If it were true that Haitian immigrants are eating people's pets, then it would be okay to be concerned. Move.
You say if it's true, right?
If. Now that's a massive if. That's a massive if. It's a massive if. If it's true, it is okay to be concerned. Okay, why are you only slightly?
I just don't care about animals. But I assume I'm saying I slightly agree with this because if it's against the laws, which I don't know, like, I'm sure it's against the laws to probably steal someone's pet. I'm not entirely sure if it's against the laws to like eat a cat or a dog. So I guess I do believe in the rule of law. So that's why I slightly agree.
Okay, and why do you strongly agree?
Well, if you say the massive if that happened, which like it's a question mark, then I will be concerned. Like, oh, people actually coming.
And you'd be concerned why?
Oh, because like it's a random immigrant coming to my backyard and eating my pet because he can't find nothing to eat. Like, come on, like, I know you're hungry and all, but still, like.
Would it be more concerning to you that the ban, like, as a country, should we be more concerned about the man breaking in and stealing your pet, or should we be more concerned about the fact that there's people in this country without food? Like, what is the primary issue here at hand? Is it like people being hungry, or is it like the protection of private property?
Well, it's probably both. Probably both. It's mostly both.
Would you be more concerned? But so you're not a pet person. You don't have a dog or a cat.
I hate animals.
So that's why you eat them.
No, I don't eat animals, but I don't like them.
Oh, okay.
I got a cat, so.
You got a cat.
I got a cat.
This is where it's all coming from.
So you would be. Are you more concerned that someone's going to eat your cat, or that people are going hungry?
I'll be more concerned with people eating my cat. I'm sorry. I mean, like I said, even though this is more messed up, but like, come on, like, you came here illegally. Like, you're supposed to do the whole steps to come to America, do your paperwork, do this and that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, last claim. If it is true that Haitian immigrants are eating people's pets, if it is true.
And is it illegal?
No, yes, it is illegal. They're kidnapping.
What's the
they're-
prison sentence?
Well, I don't know. Hold on. If it is true, hold on, focus. If it is true that Haitian immigrants are eating people's pets, Haitians who do that should be deported. Move. Deported. They should be deported. If it's true.
If it's true, hey.
You strongly disagree that they should be deported.
Yeah, I strongly disagree. If we have gone to this, like, if this was true, that they were that they are literally like starving and have stolen someone's cat, them being deported, like they should just get whatever the prison sentence is for.
Where they can get food in there.
Yeah, they can. I guess they could get food in there. That's wonderful. Yeah. Then your cat is protected and they're not hungry.
And they're moving out the country.
Yeah, so we should take all the Haitian immigrants and put them in prison so they can get free meals.
No, this was in this specific case if a Haitian immigrant was eating someone's pet, right? Like, and if this were true.
A dog or a cat, yeah.
Yeah, again, I really feel like this issue has been blown out of proportion like crazy. Like, we're missing the actual issue at hand.
Which is what? The
Which
fact
is-
that Haitians are hungry?
Which is that there's a lot of poverty, hunger, homelessness in this country, and we should be electing a candidate who has a viable platform for solving these issues that doesn't involve just like kicking people out of the country and spreading a lot of fear. I'm all about hope. I'm also not voting in this election because I'm not a citizen, so my opinion doesn't matter.
All right, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was gonna say something about what she said about
For you.
Look, to be honest, America got their own problems. We got their own access and allies, but Haitians is the problem. Haiti's the problem that they supposed to solve their own thing. Like not just America supposed to help them. Look, America got so many allies and axes and enemies, this and that, but it's not our job to tell they president or prime minister, yo, you need to feed a people. It's not our job. It's their responsibility.
Okay, that's a good. Okay, go back to the neutral. Go back to neutral. The United States has a moral obligation to feed all people in Haiti.
What?
The United States.
Wait, what?
The United States has a moral obligation to feed all people in Haiti. Move. You think we have a moral obligation to feed the people of Haiti?
Of course, definitely.
Wow, you guys really are.
Oh yeah, perfect. I feel like we were like, okay, are we strongly disagreeing or are we agreeing?
So you
slightly?
disagree that the
I
United
disagree.
States.
I don't think any country has the obligation to like feed the people of another country. I think it's a very different thing if it's people who are on your soil, which here we're not talking about should all the people of Haiti who are living in Haiti like be involved in this situation. If there's immigrants in this country, which we've also not defined if whether they're illegal immigrants or legal immigrants, if they are legal immigrants in this country and obviously they should be fed. I strongly believe that every person who lives in a country should have access to food.
Would you, if you were starving, would you eat another human being? A corpse?
There's a reason why Ozempic exists.
Wow. All right then. Final comments, final thoughts about anything about Haitians, immigrants, cats, anything.
Well, the thing that America did help Haiti back in 2008 with the whole earthquake, that's like when Obama was there. So all that refugees and food and water and shelter and stuff like that and the donations, that the Americans do that for the Haitians. You know, because Obama back then, they had a whole agreement with the president at the time and stuff like that.
All right. So we have helped Haitians.
Yes, we did.
Any final thoughts, young lady?
Yeah, I think that ultimately, like, this was like an incendiary statement that got a lot of time and energy in the presidential debate that took away time and energy from other really important issues in this country that this country is facing.
Real quick, just give me 3 of those.
Issues that this country is facing.
Yeah, which should they have talked about instead of talking about eating cats?
Not the concepts of a plan, but an actual plan on how to continue to strengthen the economy, how to make sure that America stays safe from all of the different like threats to democracy, and finally how to make sure that women have continued access to reproductive rights, and push Trump on whether or not he would veto a bill to ban abortion if it came to his desk.
And that's more important than talking about Haitians kidnapping people's pets and dogs and eating them. Yes or no?
Absolutely yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This falls under the umbrella of my nonprofit, National Progress Alliance. Your generous donations keep us going and help fuel content like this. We truly appreciate your support. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.